Hey, so on this video, I'm going to go over how the Glide Builder works, right? So I'm logged in this app, and actually I want to show you the new one. So I'm going to show to the next gen editor, which will be launched any day now. This will be the live editor. So, perfect. So this is what we have. So we have these three menus on the top. Then whatever we click, everything changes. So I'm going to start here in settings. My settings are here. So actually we have our quotas. Pro apps have 25,000 rows, 10 gigs of files, and etc. So when I click share, it opens my sharing settings. When I click the window, it opens the app in a new window. But then settings. So settings, we have the color, the accent color. So you can use the bars here to change the accent color of, just let's copy this. But we can have like a different pink, right? Or a completely different color. Or you have a specific color based on your logo, then you just copy and paste the hex code and that's it. Then we have different themes. So we have 6 different themes. We can make this look, let's go back here, bolder, black and white. We have 3 dark themes. And we can also match the device's theme. So whatever your device is set to, you can, if your device is in dark mode, then it'll load in dark mode. We have 4 different fonts. Here, future, system, editorial, and modern, that will appear in the whole app. And then we have tabs, so show tab labels, the little text that we see here. And then we have the tablet mode, so allow opening the app in tablet or desktop mode. This is a pro feature, or open the app in tablet or desktop mode by default. Then we have our app info. So here's where we will upload the icon of the app. If you want to change the icon, you just click upload, choose a square image like this, and then I'm uploading that. Then you can change the name and the author and add a description. Privacy settings, so in this case, public with email. We are allowing users to sign with a Google account, and we want to collect real user email addresses. On sharing, Glide by default has this About tab that we can hide if we want it in Pro apps. We have the sign-in screen, so I've already configured the sign-in screen. We have a background and a logo, but you can click here, upload a new logo, select any image that you have in your computer, and upload it, and it'll be the logo that will show up on the sign-in screen, right? Then we have the user agreements. So in this case, users have to click the checkbox before they can continue and sign in. And then you can have like a, let's say, terms and conditions. So we'll have a link, T and C, and this will point to your website or your landing page or a free terms and conditions generator / whatever, right? So a link will be here. Users will be able to click, open that link, read the terms and conditions, privacy policy, whatever you want, come back to the app, click the checkbox, and then they can log in. Then we have our data. So by default, free Glide apps have only an edit. Pro apps, that is what we want, is while editing or using the app, so that the refresh rate is super fast. In this case, the data source is a Google Sheet called ABB app, right? And then I can export the data, but in this case, you can just open the Google Sheet. Then we have template. Of course, we don't want to convert this into a template that other people can download. Billing, where you will pay, or we will pay for the app. And then integrations, you can set up a tracking ID from Google Analytics. So you can set up a free Google Analytics account, create a tracking ID, put it here, and then you can start tracking how many people are coming into the app, where they logging in from, which device they have, which screens they clicked on, etc. So these are our settings. Then we have our layout. We are viewing as this user, so we have all of our users here, and you can view as or preview as anyone you want, okay? And then we have here our tabs. So we have the sign up tab that shows up when a user hasn't created a profile. And then we have the categories, the vendors. We're not showing the chat at the shopping cart tab. That's why the I is crossed. But we do have resources, feed, and community and profile. So in this case, if we go to, let's say, feed or resources, we are using a cards style. We can change it to a tiles or a list view or I don't know, even map view. In this case it doesn't make sense, but in this case we chose the cards view. And then here, so this is the layout, and then on options, oh my bad, let's go to this. So the components that we have on this screen is this inline list. If I click here, I can change the layout of this list, right? So in this case the image is pointing to the image component. I can change the image shape, so let's assume that I want to make this smaller or square, or I want to have a couple of resources per row. So you'll just play around with the layout here. And when we click on any of these items, we have a detailed view. So I'm going to move my camera, and then the title in this case is ABB resources, but we have a lot of components here. The components now are on the left side. So we have an image component if that post has a picture, a video component in this case, and then we have who posted this article or research, and then all of these details. So like we have this view full details. This is a button that you can see that is highlighted over here. And let's say that we want to change the label for this. So you click the button, and then here in title, view full details, let's say view more. So now this is the name of the button, right? So that's pretty much how the Glide Builder works. And then finally, so you can preview as a phone or like a Android or iPhone, yeah. And then here we have our source. So in this case, it's this spreadsheet in specific. And then these are all of our tabs. So if you want to, let's say, mass import users or vendors or something, you would do that from either the data editor or open the Google Sheet by clicking here. And this will open the Google Sheet that is acting as a backend of the app. And you will be able to do any changes on the backend on the Google Sheet. So that's pretty much how the Glide Builder works. If you have any questions, let me know.